Salutations, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a minute. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. We got a dope beat to step to. Love you, Rockham. Therapy. Good times. I am so tired, but I'm just gonna show you a lot's been happening. School's been kicking my butt. Work's been kicking my butt. Life has been lifing. Grief has been griefing. I just want to show you a little bit of my collection. So we're just gonna go in, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, look, the green matches. It's so pretty. I'm going to show you a bit of my collection. Let's go. Here's my Nomad collection. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into this. This is the one they just released too. Yeah, I just got it. It came in the mail really, really fast. So we're gonna get into it. This is the newest one. This is the Florida Keys Beachy and Peachy palette. Honestly, I have no desire to go to Florida. Not a one. Not a one to go to Florida. I have no desire to go to Florida. But it's gorgeous though. Let's open it up. Here's the inside. It's actually very pretty. Actually very gorgeous. It is like kind of reminds me like there's like a little bit of pastel melon tones with very beautiful like jewel pops. It's very pretty. So once the summer semester's over, I can't wait. I'm going to be definitely getting back into my makeup a lot. Just because I haven't been playing in it doesn't mean I haven't been buying it. Next up is the New Zealand Stargazing palette. This one is beautiful. This one has the multi-chromes in it. Oh yeah. Really pretty. I think you can see a little bit of the shift. A little bit in two of the, like maybe one or two of the colors. Ugh, so pretty. Here is the Ireland, and that's the sucky part. It's kind of felty. It's got like dust and like paper stick to it. So this is the Wild Way. It looks, even though, that bothers me. I don't even know what happened to it. What got on it? Anywho's, so the Ireland Wild Atlantic Way. Here is the inside. Look how beautiful it is. Weirdly enough, I can actually pronounce some of these words. Don't understand how. Do you do it? I think that's a greeting. That's a greeting. I think it's how you doing. This is my goal to go to Ireland, Scotland. I know I'm a whole African, and my goal is to like go there. It's because it's very interesting reading about history, and the fact that Ireland's like, we have no beef with y'all. We were England. England is the problem. England is the problem. I'm just saying. England is the problem. In history. Maybe now. I'm just teasing. It's all in good fun. But it's really gorgeous. And I'm a green girl, but purple lover at heart. But green is like my next favorite color to wear. It's so strange. I don't even know. Again, I don't even know how I. Oh, maybe it's my childhood. I don't even know how I learned how to pronounce some of these words. How? That's the part that gets me. How? Oh, that's the kicker. Anywho, let's move on to the next palette. Oh my goodness. Alright, these are actually also some of the newer ones. These are the little cute, tiny little travel palettes. I did pick them up, and I did get the Nomad Air one a little while back. either, yeah, late last year, because I love, love the little lip salve that comes with. I'm almost panning the tin. The little lip balm in the tin. Let me tell you, I keep it in my bed and I love it. I bought a backup. Love it. And the face mist is great. I actually keep it by my computer when I'm doing all of my schoolwork, and I have Teams meetings with school and all sorts of stuff. Like, it just great refresher. So love that. So let's get into the little 4 travel palettes. So here's the original one. It's just the travel palette. It's just a cute little 6-pan neutral little baby. Super duper cute. This one is based off of, I think, the Oslo, Norway terminal. Like, yeah. This is something I think my mom would have loved. My mom worked in the travel industry, and I'm very used to terminal abbreviations. So this is very nostalgic and also very, very heartwarming for me to see like this somebody who did grow up traveling a bit, and seeing like this, like abbreviations for travel terminals and for areas. Yeah, this is very, very cute. So let's take a look on the inside. This one is more cool toned, which is very pretty. I don't wear cool tones very often. I might gift this to a friend that wears cool tones. I'm not 110% sure if I'm going to keep it, honestly. Out of the 4 travel palettes, I might honestly give this away to somebody that wears cool tones more, because I already have cool tone palettes that I would wear more than this one. But this one is gorgeous. I'm going to sit and think on it for a hot second, but I might gift it to a friend. This is the Canadian Rockies mountain. Look how beautiful this is. I need to go. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Have I been? My sister's been. My sister has been to more places in North America than I have. And I think I've been more places internationally than domestically. I don't know. We both have traveled a lot. With our mom, with our late mother, so it was really great. She made sure that we got a lot of cultural experiences, and just to kind of know that the world, even though sometimes it feels so, it is small and big at the same time. You know what I mean? She just wanted to make sure that we just knew there's just a lot out there, and I miss her for that, and I thank her for that. But look at this beautiful green, bluish, tealy kind of a color story. I think it's very cute. This one I'm definitely keeping. Last but not least, out of the little travel palettes, 6 pans, this is the Abu Dhabi palette. Now this is more my speed when it comes to a neutral palette. This is a beautiful, warmer, richer toned neutrals. I kind of like that. I like the reddish browns more. I love mustards, reddish browns, and olives when I have like neutrals. I do love that. So this is definitely right up my alley. This one is definitely staying. Here is the Nomad X Tuscany palette. Well, I remember when I saw this online, I thought this was more reddish brown. When I, like red. I thought it was more red when I got it. It was actually a lot more muted when I got to see it in person. It is a lot more muted. It's actually a lot more brown. It's actually pretty, honestly. I don't use it much. It was in a bundle with the next Italian palette, which I'm going to show you. Here is the Lake Como, or Lago di Como. Lago di Como. I don't. Well, Italian wasn't my second language or third language I picked up when I was a kid. Okay, first language was my father's dialect. Second language was English. Third was Spanish. So, and then Latin when I was in the Catholic Church. So, yeah. But you would think I would have picked up Italian way easy because of Latin. But look at this color story. I have worn this on my eyes 3 times, honestly. This one, heavily pigmented. This is extremely good quality. This is what made me look at Nomad and go, you're doing something here, and I like what you're doing. Because this one definitely showed up, and it was showing out, and I was like, I like what you're doing here. I like what I'm seeing. I like what you're doing. I like what I like what I, you know. I like what I'm seeing here. I like this. That's basically it. You know, I like this. This is what I was. It was giving. It was giving a lot. Pigment. And I love the look. I think I have a look on my Instagram, and I paired it with white mascara. Look was fire. If I do say so myself. And I paired it with like a navy blue lipstick because I'm going to wear a bold lip and a bold eye. I don't really care if it's faux pas. I don't care. It's my face. I'm going to do what I want. It's my money. So I love this one. This one's definitely staying. Here is, again, that felty. It just picks up random little bits of fuzz, but it's that felty material. This is the Nomad Orient Express, based off the train. Here is the inside. Now, I always thought, if you look at it, everyone's like, oh, it's really colorful. It's really not. This is where I feel like they kind of dropped the ball here. There's a pop of blue, blue matte, blue shimmer, red matte, green, yellow, green, olive, green. You take that away, it's beige. It's beige and white. Okay, just take out those like 4, 5, 6, little pops, and it's just beige and white. I'm pretty sure it had to be far more colorful on that damn train. That's all I gotta say. Here is the Venice palette. Okay, basically Love and Death, Amor and Morte. Yep, Love and Death. Not a fan of the packaging. But here is the inside color story. One half is bright, other half is dark. This really could have just been 2 9-pans, I think. They could have just sold us in a bundle, just like they did the little Italian Tuscany and Lake Como. This could have just been two 9-pans, honestly. It didn't have to be one palette. I think it could have been 2. And they could have mixed up the love side. I think a dark, like almost blackened red, like that's on the love side, or a deep purple would have been gorgeous over there. Call it Love Hurts, and they could have just thrown it over there. Like when love sucker punches you. Here is the Paradise palette. It's so beautiful. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's light. It doesn't go too deep, but it's very, very beautiful. It's just something like very light, very springy, very, very summery. This would mix well with that new Florida palette. I think this would go pretty with the Florida palette, actually. Oh, that's a good idea to mix and match. Yeah. And this is the Monteverde palette. This is beautiful. This is vibrant. This is gorgeous. This shade, I've used this one a bit. That one has a little bit more usage to it. The hanging bridge. Yeah, hanging bridges. Yeah, that one. I've used that one quite a bit. It's kind of got like a duochrome, like it has a flip to it. Very, very beautiful. Honestly, here come two of my all-time favorite palettes. The Haunted Year palette, just for the lenticular. It was one of the first palettes I ever got that had a lenticular packaging on it. Oh, I will never not love. Oh, just. And then the inside is just as gorgeous. Dark, grungy, with like a couple of like super interesting pops. I think some of the yellow golds could have like, you know. But then again, you think like European castles, the grunge, the gold, the grandeur. Yeah, there's like some of that. So I could totally see why they put that there. And then another one, Ghost Town, USA. Another lenticular motion package. So beautiful. Look at the inside of that though. Gorgeous. Super gorgeous. Oh. I haven't gotten to play with this one as much as I would like to. And I really want to. It was so pretty though. This is hands down my least favorite Nomad palette. This is the Harajuku palette. It is pastels. It's just pastels. Really, Debbie? Pastels. It's just, it's lackluster. I feel like this isn't their best formula. Like they've come up with better formulas since then. Like them formulas have just gone up, 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 up. Like it's just gotten much better since this palette, honestly. This is the Fête de Provence palette. Again, not my favorite color story, but I do love the bees since my first name does mean honeybee. Melissa does mean honeybee. So I do love it because float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm a love another photo. So I do love what it is, conservation of like flowers and bees. I think that it's lovely. And I do love lavender. I love the scent of lavender. I do wear the scent of it as well. And I love the look of it. And I love a sprig of lavender. It's very beautiful. The color story just never inspired me. Like, I see 3 different palettes when I look at this, honestly. I do. So, that's just me. This is the Iceland palette, Fire and Ice. Again, a color story that didn't really, like, get my creative juices flowing. Again, I see 2 different palettes. And it's just so weird. I think I would have just moved this row over and just had these 2 rows like be a 6 pan and these just be a 9 pan. That's how I see it. I just see these 2 as interrupting the flow of these. The layout, I don't know. That's just my brain. Sometimes I like a chaotic color story, and sometimes I love sometimes I love chaos, but a lot of the times I love order. Here is the Whistler British Columbia palette. The Snow Lodge. Look at that. The Snow Lodge. This is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Again, we could do without some yellow golds for everything, okay? We don't always have to represent sunshine, okay? Just focus on a specific color scheme. Don't need a yellow gold for everything. Here's the Marrakesh palette. And here it is. This is the older formula. Again, it's very beautiful. Not the best formula, but it's okay. It's, again, gone up since these releases. These are nice. But the newer palettes are 1,000 times better. Here's the Cartagena palette. Colombia. Look at this beautiful orangey pink. Just beautiful. It's a little one note. But it's very, very pretty. Kind of reminds me of the BH Cosmetics Party in Puerto Rico, which makes me kind of chuckle, is that it's a very similar color story. It literally is very similar with no deepening shades. It's very similar. Pinks, orangey reds, some yellows. I was like, what, do you just assume that? I mean, yeah, beautiful countries have a lot of sunny, beautiful weather. It's a lot of color. I just wouldn't have represented it like this. A lot of the houses do have color. Just, again, wouldn't have represented it in just these colors. But again, they have a vision. I don't have a makeup brand. Just saying. One of my favorite, like, grungy autumnal palettes, the Berlin Underground. Here it is. Super gorgeous. Look at that. Just gorgeous grungy. Again, there's a gold in it, but whatever. Here's America's Parks. I have not been to have I? No. I've never been to Yellowstone, Grand Canyon. I've never wanted to go to any of those things. Yosemite. I've never wanted to go to any of that kind of stuff. Yet, here I live in America, and I've never been. And look at that gorgeousness on the inside. Beautiful kind of neutrals with a little bit of a cayenne pepper kick to it. I love that. Beautiful. Here's the Hudson Valley. This is up in New York. Or possibly, autumn in New York. Billie Holiday, baby. Stan Getz. Beautiful. If you have never listened to that song, Autumn in New York, listen to it. Every version of it is beautiful, honestly. I've never heard a bad version. But, yeah. Oh, let's open this. And this would make me want to go apple picking. There is an apple orchard here that people love to go to in the autumnal seasoning and get apple butter, apple donuts, apple toast, apple candy. Pick apples, candied apples, all sorts of apple delights, apple pancakes, apple pound cake, all sorts of, concoctions made out of apple. I've never gone. I've lived here for like 10, almost 10, I know exactly 10 years, and I've never gone. Honestly, I've never been interested in that thing. I love apple cider. I have been to an apple orchard. I have been. I've gone apple picking when I lived in Maryland. I've done it. Ziegler's. I've gone. I've done it. Been there, done that. I've just never had the desire to do it again. But also, I was a child and I was excited. Enthusiasm as a child does not pan out as enthusiasm as a full, I can't even say full-grown adult, because I still think I'm a child. I just have an adult body. It's like big, okay? It's like big. I feel like I'm an adult body, but I'm still a 13-year-old child on the inside. I say 17 on the inside. Like, you're old enough to know, but what is going on? you know, you know. Thank you for listening to my rambles, because I don't mind being an adult. It's because I now have adult money and I can buy back my childhood one piece at a time. And I can do all the things that my parents, my family said, we don't have the money for that. They did too. But then also I realized why my family were so tired. Work, bills, school. My mom went back to school in her 40s and late 40s, actually went back to college. And I can understand why my mommy was so tired. Taking care of children, working, college. Oh my God. I'm exhausted. I don't even have kids. Ugh. For those of you that do, I love you. My heart and all the energy I can muster goes out to you. Now let's look at pretty makeup together and take our minds off of it. And when I say take our minds off of it, just life, just the hectic things. Let's just look at things that make us shiny, happy people holding hands. Okay? Let's just be goofy for a little bit. Here is the Okavanga Safari palette. Again, it's kind of like felty. How does this just attract dust on it? I need to dust my room. Dust my room. Yes, is that? Dust my room. Clean my room. Sweep my room. Oh my gosh, the adjectives. Oh my days. Oh. Words are not wording. This has all spun me. Okay. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a rocket, baby, right round, round, round. Look at this gorgeous, earthy, grungy, earth-toned goodness. I have yet to play with this. It's shame. Shame. Vumbura Plains, like that green is just calling my name. Chief's Island. Ugh. I've only got a couple more weeks until the school semester is over, and then I'm going to just play with makeup. I forgot how much fun it is, and I just need something to brighten my mood. So definitely, and I've got a lot of great items, old and new. So yeah. And last, but no, not last. There'll be a couple of singles. Here is the Nomad Royal Europe palette. Look at I love this, how it is cut out like jewels. It is so cute. Okay, this is also one of my favorite Nomad palettes. Multi-chromes on the bottom. So, see that? Oh yeah. Multi-chromes on the bottom. Beautiful jewel tone mattes. 2 rows of beautiful mattes at the top. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Gorgeousness. Gorgeousness. Stop it. I know that is a place in Austria. France, England. Again, France. Austria, Spain, like Portugal. There's like lots of great, like really pretty things represented. So it's really, 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 really beautiful. Just to show you the shades. Ugh. Just so you can see that, like, just how gorgeous those are. And let's just show you the last bit of my Nomad collection. So these are I think these are from this little Stockholm collection, single shadows. So we're gonna open them all up, and here are the boxes. They're so pretty. Like, I never threw away the boxes because I just thought the boxes were gorgeous. So here's shade number 2. Norsken number 2. That's literally what it's called. Nordic Lights. Here's number 3. Let's try that again. Number 3. Which matches this box. Shade number 4. And shade number 1. Oh, and I practically dropped my phone. Dropped the camera. So yep, here's shade number 1. Well, this is the end for now. I will see you in the next video. I'm gonna try and be a little consistent. Again, between summer and spring semester, that was a doozy. I legit had 7 days off between that semester, and let me tell you something, being completely full-time in the summer, and summer being a condensed period, I've barely had time to sleep. And then I worked 3 doubles last week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 16 hours, 3 days in a row, 48 hours in 3 days. Let me tell you something, my body is still trying to recover. My body. I'm not 14, 24. I am not a baby no more. My body can't do this. Oh my gosh. Oh, that one hurt my spirit. Healthcare. Any shift, but healthcare, it wears you down. But it's worthwhile. But it wears on you. Anywho's it's y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And when I say, please let someone know that if you're thinking about them, call them. Text them. Please call them. Please, the last time you talk to them can be the last time you talk to them. Please. And hopefully let it be pleasant. End it on a good note, if you can. All right. It would behoove you to make smart choices. Be well. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wash your arse. Wash your legs and between your toes. Some people don't be doing that. Use a washcloth or an African scrubbing net, okay? Please do. Scrub thyself. Scrub thyself. And don't be using one bar soap. And if you do, get the good bar soap, okay? Get the good bar soap. I'm not shaming anybody. You gotta do what you gotta do. Just make sure you're clean. And wash your hands. You know how many people here don't wash their hands? In healthcare, you know how many people don't wash their hands? Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Ugh. Ancillary staff not washing their hands. Nurses not washing their hands. Ah! Ugh. That's a whole video in itself. Just one day of just, ugh. Anywhoosies. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Again, just thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I will have another video up as soon as I can. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you again for hanging in there with me. I appreciate you guys deeply. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one.